Virgo, what's going on, Virgo? Guess what, Virgo? This is your February 2020 general read. It's your girl D with 8th house energy. All right. Now, this reading is going to be very general. It will not resonate with every area that we have Virgo in. It could, but it may not. Part of the reading may resonate. The other part may not. You may have to switch the roles of the people involved. But, just take what does resonate, leave the rest. There will be an extended to this video, and the link for the extended will be in the box below. It's the Patreon membership link. There is a drawing on January 31st. 6 lucky people will get a free reading. So if you want to participate in that, you will need to click onto the Patreon link and become a member. And you will be contacted in reference to the winners. Now, if you need something personal catered towards you, my information is in the box below. Let's see what we got for you, Virgo. We're going to do a Celtic cross. I do love and appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for everything that you guys do for the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the bomb. Let's see what we got for you, Virgo. Overall energy, Hierophant in reverse. This is Taurus or Aries energy. This could represent, with the Hierophant in reverse, this could represent, it could represent not being married. it could represent, a non-traditional situation, a non-traditional role. It could represent a form of non-traditional spirituality. Someone could have got denied. Paperwork could have been denied, maybe for being teaching for a religious organization. Maybe someone tried to set up a religious organization, wasn't able to, but then was victorious with the 6 of Wands energy, Leo energy. All right, but it was a lot of back and forth going on with the courts, with the King of Swords. That's one thing that I'm getting here. Another thing is that someone is very successful stepping out on their own, going a non-traditional route, as opposed to maybe going to work in the corporation. And when I say non-tradition, it doesn't mean that, some people, this is fine, but some people come from a family where, that's not traditional as far as the history of their family. So there could be a change in that, and people are congratulating you for stepping out, and being true to you in whatever way that could be. All right. With this King of Swords here, this is all about truth. This is all about logic. It's not about emotion at all. It's about accepting the facts. Okay. So here we have a little bit of emotion here because we have the Wands, but this is actually taking action here more so. All right. And with the Taurus Aries energy here, this is, just a governing body, what the status quo would be. So let's see what else we got going on. Current energy. Queen of Swords reversed. So, Queen of Swords reversed. I'm immediately getting not accepting the truth in something. I'm getting in denial. I'm getting being lied to, being misinformed, not having enough information, making a hasty decision without having enough information, not thinking things clearly, maybe being too cold and not being impartial as far as, being callous and cruel. I'm getting all these energies here with these cards, but let's see what the energies are that are positively or negatively affecting this queen, and then we can confirm, what her position is. That is the 9 of Cups. Someone could be in denial in reference to maybe a drug problem that they have, a drinking problem or a drug problem. Someone could be in denial about that. Someone could be in denial in reference to what they feel is wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. Someone could be being lied to and, assume that something is what they want it to be, but it may not be. Well, in the past, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is telling me that someone was, in the past, there was a lot of passion, about something. If this is a thing, there was a lot of passion about it. You were really excited about it. You were motivated to do it. Nothing was going to stop you. If this is a relationship type of situation, and this is someone that you find to be very attractive, very alluring. Okay, on a business level, this person is someone who is a take charge type person. There's somebody who is not afraid to take the steps needed to get the job done. They're not afraid to give orders and let people know what they need to do. Not afraid of none of that. All right, so this is the energy I'm getting for the past, but the recent past, rather, we have all the queens. All the queens are out here except for Queen of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So is this you embodying all of these energies at different times in this scenario? We'll see, but it could very well be the case. Or there could be more than one queen involved in this scenario, or someone with this energy, carrying out this energy. Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be in reference to someone who's been emotionally mistreated. Their kindness has been taken for weakness. That's what I'm going for here. Because these two energies are two totally different people. Depending on how you look at it. Now, if you see these two in reverse, this is this one being assertive and aggressive. If there's a communication or relationship between these two. This one is being assertive or aggressive. Okay. This person is being taken advantage of in the end. This is usually the type of energy when you see these cards in this position. If there's, because there's more than one energy involved, or unless you're transferring, at one point you were feeling this way, and now you're feeling this way. So let's see what the crowning energy is. It's the Empress. A lot of feminine energy here. The Empress. So this is all about emotions and feelings here, how you feel on the inside. So you feel that there's no growth. You feel there's no financial growth. You feel there's no fertility in reference to being able to expand, to reach out. So, this could represent somebody who has a lot of suitors. The Six of Wands here, because we have three queens here, or three queens here, and we have an Empress. Okay, this is if these are actual people, but if this is just energy, well, I'm just reading the energies, but I'm trying to make sense of them as well, because it's just interesting where you have all these queens and an Empress. But this is definitely about feelings and emotions for certain. I don't see a whole lot of action being taken. Except for the Queen of Wands energy. Now, in the coming future, we have the Hangman reversed. So this is somebody not seeing something coming. Somebody not looking at it from other perspectives. Somebody not able to see another perspective. Only able to see things in their way. Somebody who wants to make a hasty decision. And do things in their way instead of thinking about it or looking at everybody else involved. Yeah, so this is somebody who's this is somebody who's greedy here. Somebody who has, for me, this is somebody who has all the ladies. Okay? Has all the ladies. is not interested in settling down. Okay, yeah, so here's what's going on. Virgo, you're not interested in settling down, okay, or getting in a serious relationship with anybody. You know, for some of you, this represents that you were just recently divorced. All right, so you're out here, about here. You got the Queen of Cups in reverse out here. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse out here. You got the Queen of Wands out here. She's the only one upright. And then we have the Empress in reverse. This could be your mom, you know. But there's a lot of women in this scenario here about you, okay, around you, connecting with you. So you're pretty popular with the ladies, Six of Wands, okay? And you know it. And see, you're in heaven right now. You're trying to figure out, you know, you don't even want to settle down. No, yeah. And so this is what this is all about in the future. You not wanting to make a decision. You not wanting to choose. You not wanting to see the other perspectives. You just happy. Right here, being you. And that's the cold truth of the matter. It really is. Now, your fears is your conscious, your intuition. Because you know this is not cool. You know what you're doing is not cool, because I don't see a lot of sword energy here. So I don't see a lot of communication in reference to, you know, letting people know what's going on. I see that you know, once you got out of your past relationship, you know, it's not about love for you right now. You're focused on, you know, other things. It doesn't look like you're focused on love. So maybe that's why you're open to dating and you have all of these other people here and you don't want to choose. All right. So yeah, and you're afraid that, you know, you're going to connect with someone is what I'm getting here. You know, or you're afraid that people are going to find out what's really going on with you. Okay? Because there's some secrets here. Okay? It could involve a child. Okay? Because we have the Empress in reverse here, as well as the High Priestess. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but, you know, this is the crowning energy, so maybe this is your hopes that someone's not pregnant. Okay? Interesting. Now, how people see you. As the player. Okay? Enough said. Like I said, I'm telling you what the cards is. The cards don't lie. All right? Now, in your hopes, you want to stay single. You're not trying to settle down right now. Like, that's the last thing you're thinking about. In the end here, the outcome is Saturn. I mean, the world card, ruled by Saturn. Okay, so this is telling me here that there may be some delays in you being able to move or relocate. This is telling me that you have not learned your lesson, or there's some lessons that you have to learn. Now, the interesting thing about is all of these queens here, all of these energies here, these feminine energies, they are in reverse, except for the Queen of Wands. Now, this represents the past, okay, because the current energy we have right now is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone in denial about, you know, your activities, or about you not wanting to settle down, okay? And then we have someone over here who's feeling emotionally manipulated, okay, and taken advantage of. And then we have someone here who's just in denial altogether. So, but this one here, this is someone you're attracted to. This person turns you on. I don't know if this was, for some of you, this was your wife. All right. Or your husband. We, you know, switch the roles. Okay. But there's one person here who has a lot of suitors, or a lot of, you know, company to keep, and has their choice of company to keep, and is not interested in getting into a serious relationship. All right. Or making a choice at this time. That is what I'm getting here. Now, let's get you guys some advice. We'll get you, we'll do the energy oracle first. I'm not mad at anybody here, you know, do your thing. Hopefully you're just communicating with people and being honest and letting them know that, look, I'm dating. You know, I'm open to dating. I'm not interested in a serious relationship right now, you know. But I want to see why you're afraid of your conscience. What is your conscience? Well, that's what we're going to clarify. And I also want to know who's this Queen of Wands and why she's the only one that's upright. And also, is there a pregnancy here? Was there a pregnancy scare? All right, let's see what the universe has to say. All right, we got broken heart. It says number 9 at the top of the card. And number 9, that's your energy. That's the hermit energy. Okay, so you may be experiencing some frustration if you're the one who's in this situation where the person that you're dealing with doesn't want a relationship. Or you could be this person. Now, the thing is that just because this person is single, you know, no longer divorced, and they're single and they have their options and they're not settling down and not interested in love, you're kind of cold here. Because if you look at it, he could have been the King of Cups, someone who was willing to, you know, take on a relationship and be a relationship. But no, in your hopes, you have the Ten of Cups reversed. So you're not wanting to be in a relationship. And here with the Hangman in reverse, you're not wanting to choose. All right. So maybe that's because your heart is still broken from possible divorce. Could it possibly be from this past person who's the one that's in the upright? Yeah. Let's get some clarity. Forgive me, I'm the smoke, you know, but I love the smell. I don't know, so I just got to deal with it, I guess. All right. So it says broken heart. It says this card shows a broken heart open, revealing darkness, emptiness, and a grief-filled tear. The hurt may be from long ago, or it may be the pain from a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. Affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of divine love and healing, and have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Make self-care a priority now. And as you let go of the cold experiences, you can then open your heart to the true and abiding love that you so rightly deserve. So yeah, like I was saying, this specifically says it here. It says, as you let go of the old experiences, excuse me, where'd it go? It says something about being cold. And this is when I had the King of Swords here. All right, because remember, these were the cards. Someone's being cold. You know, this is you once you're divorced or separated. You got a lot of suitors here for the middle card, and here on the end here, you know, you're healing, or you're not healed yet. You're brokenhearted. Okay? So number 9 represents the Hermit card. So some of you may be going off, you know, you may have connections where you have people looking for you, or you have different options, but you may be going off to be somewhere to heal. If you're not, then you could be, you know, out here just maybe reacting in a manner in which you're dating a lot of women, or you're seeing a lot of women and you're not falling in love because you're hurt. You're not healed yet. All right, so that's for some of you. Let's see what else we got here. Or you could be the person on the opposite end, the person who's being cheated on. This could be you could be married, and your person is dealing with multiple people. Okay? And perhaps maybe, you know, you've seen some things, but you just might be in denial about it. Okay? Or for some of you, you know, this is how things were when you guys first met. You know, it was a very satisfying, fiery, fun type of relationship, you know, full of adventure and fun. But then over time, with other women, you know, you started feeling emotionally manipulated, or emotionally taken advantage of, or maybe ignored, unloved. okay, with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And at this current time, you may still be in denial with the Queen of Wands in reverse about the person's energy. Okay, so this could be your husband who is acting this way. So, and you may be the one experiencing the broken heart. So please take the energies how it resonates. Let's see the next card. We got White Raven Spirit. It says trust in the magic. Number 66. This is a master number. I don't break down master numbers. I leave it as such. So you may want to look up angel number 66 to see if this resonates with you. All right. And if it resonates with the reading. If not, maybe this was just what you're supposed to get out of the reading. All right. But it says trust in the magic. So let's see what Spirit's message is. Let's see. All right. So White Raven Spirit. So nothing in the universe is random, for the intricate web of co-creation weaves together all events and has done so since the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and White Raven Spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to these synchronicities, as that you might recognize patterns, or so that you might recognize patterns. Even the winds dance in a pattern, participating in the magic of Spirit's plan for all. Align with the highest good and intentions, and you will come to see that what White Raven is guiding you, an ally to you, to see that white Raven is guiding you, an ally to you, and a message from Spirit. Align with the light, and you will start to recognize that all is working together harmoniously in ways the eyes can't always see, and the mind can't always comprehend. The universe is conspiring on your behalf right now, drawing you to the light and bringing you the magic and miracles that are your birthright. Now is time to trust in the magic of the world that is everywhere and in all things, and pay attention to the things, or pay attention to how things come together as if by magic, and you will see the hand of the Great Spirit arranging things in your favor. So this is just saying to you to trust in what is going on right now, and that, there is a lesson to be learned. So this is why in the end here we have the World card in reverse, because like I was saying earlier, there's a lesson here that hasn't been learned yet. Okay? And that's because some of you, have to let go and trust that the universe is going to guide you in a direction that, you're not in the position where you're being emotionally abused or, in denial about things. That's just for some of you. Let me just see if there's anything else in reference to this message. Yeah, and it's definitely talking about believing in what you can't see. Like, you have to, this is what you were scared of. This is exactly what's in your fears. Tapping it into your tuition, okay? Because it's not what you can see, but you can feel it. You may not be able to touch it, but you can feel it, all right? And so the universe is saying to trust into that. Don't ignore that. You're afraid of that because it's telling you to go somewhere different than where you are, which is to go towards healing, but you're not ready. That's for some of you, all right? Let's see what else we got. So this is a Message of Love Oracle card deck. I'm going to pull 3 of these and see what we got, and then we'll go ahead over to the extended and find out what's going on. So it says, put away the computer. Working hard and having more fun will help strengthen your relationship. So for some of you, you're always on the computer, whether it's work or whether it's what you do for fun, but you're always on the computer. And so, maybe this is why there's an issue in your relationship. If this is a concern for you, take what resonates, leave the rest. But this message was pulled out for some of you because somebody needed to hear this. Okay? So have more fun, not working so much, taking some breaks, implementing, time for you and your partner may help things for you guys. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got fate. So it says this was a destined partnership. All right, so you were meant to meet this person. Now, fate is usually meaning that you were meant to meet this person to learn some lessons. Okay? And as of right now, you have not learned the lessons. All right, whether you are the person who has more than one person or whether you're the person who's involved with this person. Okay, so there's a lesson to be learned here. So let's see, we got one more. I might clarify that lesson in the extended too. If it doesn't, come up once we clarify. We have support. It says lean on your inner circle during this time. So again, for some of you, not only do you have a decision to make, and you are in the process of healing a broken heart, you may need to lean on your friends during this time to get you through the healing process. So that's just for some of you. All right, so what we're going to do now is go over to the extended and clarify and get some more information. The link to the extended is in the box below. Don't forget about the drawing for the free reading, which is going to be on January 31st. And we'll see you there. Peace out.